This is a poem written by me, VISHAL, and it is named Inevitable. The very title of the poem refers to a situation which is unavoidable in our lives, death. We always mourn for the dead, and a poem which laments the death of a person is termed as an elegy. Moved by one of the finest pieces of poetry, the Elegy by Gray, this poem is about an intense emotional experience and how the speaker of the poem is experiencing a funeral of his friend. In the very outset itself, the individual is trying to cope up with the reality, and it has shocked everyone. The speaker, even though understands that the person has died, still wants to believe it is a dream. The poem is a combination of the uncertainties of the speaker, his knowledge, as well as his resolutions. The departed, though, is frequently mentioned in the poem. The response of the individual and the passerby is emphasized. It also criticizes the society's attitude towards such events. The speaker understands his loss towards the end and takes a new path which he is destined to live. Inevitable. The trees are swaying. Is it a dream? I see sylphs all around me with esteem. Felt a glimmer of hope within the draw. This hope made me feel alive. I fell on knees in the slightest push. I sunk at the lifeless corpse ambush. Still in the dusty violent pavement, the cars are speeding at the edge of my life. Onlookers muttered words that scarred. They moved through and pierced me hard. I thanked the breeze for closing my eyes, soon distraught, seeing my floating comrade. Within the roads I traversed, weary feet crumbled. My spine twitched, so did my hands stumbled. I reached out within my fantasy. I saw him helpless in the mirage among sands. Unbearable it was, the plight of detachment. Remember how glorious was our attachment. I stretched open my eyes to make myself believe a reality that is shrouded in a dreadful mist. I waited for the fog to clear off the mystic truth, but truth was delivered to the mere mind uncouth, a truth which shatters and burns the mind's age. Shocked to my core, I cried aloud for his soul. I visualized a blurry image as I became flower, those which were saturated with dew shower. The audience commented on, critics evaluated, this mere show gained acclaim in their view. My friend was different, but one who mattered. He had a goal, still unfinished and shattered. Nothing has to be concerned as he is dead. All the debts he had within the price paid to death. My pupils constricted to adjust the blazing sun. It wiped away tears and its calmness undone. Winds closed my ears from the sonorous crowd. The peace didn't last as the background changed. I hear melancholic tunes from my friend's piano. It made me miserable and questioned his soprano. Soon they sung snippets of life and death. The memories made his family cry helplessly. Many sympathized his spirit, withered, crumbled, but none consoled it when they grumbled. I saw the hands of the crowd, no hopes left. I never left sewers until a kindred spirit show up. Soon disparity within the array erased presence. I saw the vision of the last light's disappearance. I became numb, to be sick with the passion to live. So I cried aloud for the help of the unknown. I never searched for the light in my endeavors, but it came to me, the guiding lamppost forever. Being in front of me all this time, it gave me purpose. I shall live a life assigned by fate. My debts to guide and friend unattribute. I could give only one last look as a tribute. He titivated by a long robe and a fake grin. I hope my comrade is in peace and harmony. The poem is about the individual who has lost a dear one. At the very beginning itself, there is a question of it being a mixture of both reality as well as fantasy. But from the second stanza onwards, the speaker comes in terms with the current situation. In it, we could see up and down of emotions within an individual, as there is no stable state in his mind. But at the end, the speaker is optimistic and hopes this individual is in peace and harmony. Thank you.